What's good? We are here. Hope all is well. This is Joshua Grady here. It's Tuesday. You already know what time it is. We're back with Stock Tip Tuesday. I will try to keep this one short and concise as much as I can, but I'm ready to go. Did a few practice runs, I'm gonna be honest. So hopefully by this time my words come off a little clearer than they did in the rough drafts. So today, really two things that I want to talk on. Mainly one is, when it comes to investing, we all have to have our own philosophy, our own approach, our own objectives, okay? When it comes to choosing which companies that we want to invest our money in, we all are again gonna have our own approach. I'm here today just talking about my approach. For me, I have come to realize, especially since having Roman, I want to be risk averse. I'm not really looking to gamble per se when it comes to my investments. I'm not really looking to swing trade. More than anything, I'm looking for companies that have proven, especially in light of everything going on with this pandemic, this coronavirus, unemployment, things of that nature, businesses shutting down. I'm really looking for these companies that have proven that they are almost, I guess for lack of a better term, pandemic proof. Companies that, despite the state of the world, despite people not wanting to spend money, despite not everybody, but a lot of people filing for unemployment and things of that nature, which companies, while most are going in the red direction, which companies are still in the green? One company I want to speak on is Amazon. Okay, Amazon is, a lot of people know what Amazon is. If you yourself have not used Amazon, I can almost guarantee that someone near you has used Amazon. I myself go to Amazon for a lot. If I'm going to buy somebody a book, I'm getting it off of Amazon. When people were rushing to the stores to buy toilet paper, I got ours on Amazon. If I was to get something for my wife or a gift for somebody else, more than likely I'm gonna utilize Amazon. It's just the truth. I don't have no shame on it. The convenience of not having to go to a store, the convenience of free shipping, honestly, it's just proven Amazon, like the service that they deliver, it's seamless, so easily accessible, and just the business that they run, it is proven to essentially be recession proof. And for me, I want to invest in these companies that, no matter really what's going on in the rest of the world, no matter the political landscape, no matter the economical situation, Amazon is still a go-to for a lot of people. When you look at the share price, okay, Amazon pre-COVID, I want to say it was maybe $1,700, $1,800, okay? Now it's about $2,600. So while most companies have gone in a negative direction, Amazon is proving that that doesn't matter to them. A lot of people might have their own opinion about Jeff Bezos. That's neither here nor there. When you look at the company itself, again, it has proven that it has staying power. And when I invest in companies, I need companies that are proven, companies that have a notable track record, and companies that I believe, no matter really what goes on in the rest of the world, until the world ends, or at least in the foreseeable future, Amazon is going to have its place and it's going to be profitable. So that's number one. Second, when I bring up Amazon, one, I guess, rebuttal that a lot of people bring up is the price. And I understand. Right now it's $2,600. A lot of people don't have $2,600 that they can just put out into the stock market with liquid cash. I myself don't have $2,600 that I can put out into the stock market in liquid cash. So I understand that. However, someone asked me the other day, why do I use Robinhood? One benefit of Robinhood has introduced what they call fractional shares. I had never heard of it until I was introduced to it by Robinhood. What fractional shares is now if you have a stock that's like this Amazon, that's $2,600, you no longer have to buy the whole share to become an owner, okay? So if you have maybe $50, if you have $20, if you have $5, you can now still put that into Amazon and get exposure to the company. To me, this is huge. This is huge. This is huge. The moment I got approved to get on this list for fractional shares, I got in. And for me, my mindset is very simple. You know, if I get an extra 50 here, if I get an extra 10 here, if I get an extra 100 here, a couple hundred, whatever it might be, Amazon. Amazon. Put it on Amazon. Just because it's now over time, you know, maybe over a year and a half, over 2 years, just by these small deposits, you know, in the future, I can say, hopefully, that now I am a owner of Amazon of a whole, you know, one share. That's my goal. I just want one share. I don't need, you know, 2, 3, 4, just one. And just by making these small deposits, I can now do that. Whereas before, you would have to save up, and it's hard enough for a lot of us to save. You would have to save up a lot of money to try to get in. But now, just being able to make these small, you know, these small deposits into the company, you know, just by putting in $50 like I did the other day, I can sit here and say, hey, I'm an Amazon owner. You know, I am. So my encouragement is, if this is a company that you believe in, maybe you use Amazon yourself, I would at least considering, you know, putting in start with $5. You know, maybe you got $5. Just start with that. And then maybe you get a couple, you know, an extra few bucks next month, drop it in. Maybe you get a few extra dollars come August, drop it in. Maybe you get a few extra dollars come September, drop it in. And slowly but surely over time, you yourself, you know, if you're consistent and disciplined with it, you can say, hey, I own a whole share of Amazon. But even if you don't, even if you only put in 20 bucks, you're still an owner of Amazon. You're still getting exposure to one of the most profitable and just most critical, most integral companies in the US, let alone the world. So that's just my thoughts. My goal, again, when I talk about investing, is I want to be able to give Roman a portfolio that he can be like, dang, dad set me up good. You know, Proverbs tells us a good man leaves his son with an inheritance. And that is my goal when it comes to this investing. I'm risk averse, not trying to have a lot of risk in my approach. And so that's why I'm big on Amazon. So shout out my man Reggie, told me, you know, when I come on here, I talk finance. I have to be clear, I'm not a financial advisor. I just like giving good education that I believe can be beneficial. I guess I need to also make it aware. I think it's a rule that you have to tell people what you are currently invested in. So, you know, with these fractional shares, I'm an owner of Amazon. I'm an owner of Apple. I own Neo. I think I've talked on that. I own Beyond Meat. I will touch on Beyond Meat. I own AMD. I own a few marijuana stocks, CGC, APHA. I own Shopify. I own Tesla. And even just being to say, like, I own this company, like, there's something about being able to say that ownership that really does feel good. So again, Stock Tip Tuesday here, just trying to help, trying to shed some light. If you're rocking with this, if you got any fruit, you gain any encouragement, any enlightenment, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe, share with a friend. If you're listening on, you know, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, whatever it might be, again, please share with a friend. Please leave us, you know, if you want, you ain't got to, but please leave us a 5-star review. They say that means a lot, so please do that. And then above anything else, you know, show us some love on Instagram at Agent Talk. Give us a follow. Again, share with a friend, leave a comment, whatever it might be, any feedback. Aside from that, Joshua Grady here at Agent Grady _. Again, Agent Talk on IG at Agent Talk. And aside from that, I'm out.